Chinny. We used to
Talk
have
to
this
me.
thing back in my day called the Soul Train. And we used to have us a line. And we used to dance in that line, and we used to Soul
You about to bust a
Train.
move?
Oh man, listen to me. We used to hit it like this.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Don't hurt yourself now.
Oh
We hit
God.
you with the,
Oh, slide.
hey.
Where's your stick? We don't want you to fall.
Right.
Hey, that's how we used to ride out there. That's Smoking
You
Robinson
are
there.
a mess. What we gonna do with you, cousin Jimmy?
Oh, you got to love it, baby. You got to love it, DJ Chinny.
Oh, we love you.
Yeah, a lot. You need all the loving in the world.
That's right. We're on now. We're on.
Yes. Yes. After that beautiful interlude by Smokey Robinson.
There you go.
Classics.
Did you know they tried to tarnish his reputation?
Oh
And
boy.
some gal came out. She was his maid for years and came out and, well, I don't know if it's for years. But she was his maid and said that he sexually abused, assaulted. I don't.
Oh boy.
Him and his wife. That's what she said. You didn't hear anything else about it, so it probably was just
An allegation,
Yeah.
Folks who try to come after you, get that bread, get that money.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's all about, to be honest. You accuse somebody of doing something they ain't really do it, you looking for some money.
Yeah.
Crazy. It is crazy.
But good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in this world watching this today. This is Shift the Culture, the show. My name is DJ Chin. Got my girl TT here, my co-host, and cousin Jimmy. We got a nice show lined up for you guys today. A few topics, and we included a little dating relationship topic tea at the end, just to spice things up. Going forward, we're going to start inviting some few guests on to give them an opportunity to give their opinion on some of our topics and things that they want to talk about. So look forward to that coming real soon. So TT, where they gonna find us at?
Hey y'all, remember this. Y'all can find us at Maffa TV on all social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok, X, Facebook, YouTube, you name it, we're on it.
No doubt.
Sure. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Show us some love. Let us know where you're at in this world, wherever you're watching. Send us your flag, your country, your city, whatever. And we'll definitely shout you out. So
listen, hold on.
Go ahead.
And if you don't like, you don't subscribe, you don't follow, I'm gonna send Bubba down to where you are, and Bubba's gonna
Lord,
kick your
you
ass.
can't threaten them.
And when Bubba's done kicking your ass, he's gonna bring you over to my place, and I'm gonna kick your ass. And when we're done kicking your ass, we're gonna have a seat in my backyard, crack over some Budweisers, and become best friends, because that's the American way. So share, and subscribe at Maffa TV, please.
Long story short,
that's your way. That's not the American way.
Yeah, don't put that on us.
We like to get it crazy. I'm sorry, DJ Chinny. I'm sorry.
Oh,
No, it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna start off our topics today with your cousin Trump stating that we reopened the Strait of Hormuz, fully open, fully operational due to the ceasefire in Lebanon. But Trump still wanna have some Navy blockage for Iran. He's like, still wanna apply some pressure on Iran. They're coming up with a $20 billion deal to end the war, but Iran is requesting some sanctions being lifted, assets being unfrozen, And the U.S. wants nuclear material, like some uranium, the stockpile that they have over there in Iran, to be released. And also, Iran is requesting reimbursement for damages that the war has caused to their infrastructure and buildings in Iran. It's just a lot going on, but we do see a decrease in those gas prices. The oil crude
What
is
the
down.
hell you seeing that at? What the
I'm
hell?
seeing it. I don't know about you, but I'm seeing it.
I'm down here in the country. Anything.
I'll take it. It's 10% right now. It's gonna take us a while to get back, but I'll take 2 cents. Actually, yeah. I saw $3.85 a gallon, and it was $4.10. So,
well, listen to me. I have to give our governor down here in Georgia, Governor Kemp, a lot of credit. When this thing spiked off, he told all gasoline providers to cut the gas tax. If they would not cut the tax, if they didn't, if they got caught still taxing folks the gas tax here in Georgia, he was going to fine them. And so he did a great job at the beginning of this to making sure us Georgians were not hurt tremendously by these companies who could take advantage of you by lifting that tax. So thank you, Governor Kemp here in Georgia. I love that guy, really do. He's our governor, and he's going to be finishing up his tenure with us, and we're going to be having a vote here in Georgia. So, we're looking forward to getting someone in, but it's going to be hard to fill his shoes. He did a great job. I got to give Governor Kemp his credit down here in Georgia.
Shout out to him.
But anything in the $3 realm, DJ Chinny, here in Georgia, we don't like 3. When you see the number 3, that means third place.
What about the number 4?
Oh, Lord.
Third place is not good for us here. We like to see the number 1. That's first place. Everything $1.20, $1. DJ Chinny, I remember I go fill up a gas tank with $5. You remember that? We go fill a tank up $5, $10 and fill it up.
Where?
The economy has changed, sir.
I don't know what's going on out there.
I think he's talking about a little motorbike. I don't think he's talking about a car.
Oh, no,
little dirt bikes that they be riding around in.
Listen, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I used to fill up your old school and $5, $10, you're good to go.
Are you talking about your tractor trailer?
Oh no, that's gonna be about 15. I'm talking about my old school. It was a 1946 Seville. It was one of the cleanest things you ever seen in your life. That's right.
I can't. All right. So, how y'all feel about the Strait of Hormuz being reopened and the ceasefire? It just
looks like a situation of, I'll give you what you want and you give me what I want. It's like little kids fighting over something. That's what I get out of it. You want this, now I want this. You want that, now I want that. Like, can we get it together?
That's typically how war goes.
Can we get it together? Come up with an agreement. Settle this war once and for all, and let it just be that. I just want to go back to the way we were living before this year even started. It's just a lot for me. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it.
It is a lot.
Well, if you're following what's going on, it's so we're blockading, we're stopping everything from coming through there, and we're not allowing it. We just captured one of Iran's ships, and they're upset about it now. China's talking to Pakistan, trying to get Pakistan to talk to us to ease things up, because China's being heavily affected because the ship that we actually seized in the Strait of Hormuz was a Chinese ship. And so remember, we talked about a few shows ago, China receives over 90% of its oil imports from Iran. And so this is really a big issue that we're there now. And what it does, and remember I said this last week, ladies, I said that this move that we made as the United States by sending our naval there and doing a blockade was honestly a move to force the hands of those that are going to be affected and those that refuse to interject when Iran decided to block it prior to us coming. Remember, though, we talked about those European nations, we talked about China, those countries that receive a lot of their resources from that Strait of Hormuz, who did not get behind the United States. are now being forced because the United States, you know what? You're not going to fix it. We're going to go ahead and send our ships there. And there's one thing. We got a lot of flaws, y'all. But one thing the United States has is an amazing, amazing naval fleet. And no country, definitely Iran, does not want to get into any confrontation with us on the sea. Their advantage, obviously, is on the land in their country because they know the land. But our advantage on that sea is something else. And in the air as well, too, is something else. And China knows as well, too. So the move was to force what we're seeing now. China having to step up now and try to interject and get with Iran and say, Iran, you come on now and get with the United States. So it was a move. Now, again, like we said last week, it's also to a move that, could potentially backfire if those that did not get behind us in the beginning want to be confrontational with us. But that would be a bigger risk for any country right now to be confrontational with us. We want this to end soon. We want the soldiers to go back home. But they're not. They're not. This we have to understand. This here is all set up for us to take control of what's really going on in the Middle East. If you look at Iran on a map, there's two countries beside it. One is Afghanistan and one is Iraq. The United States took over both of those countries over the past 20 years. The war in Iraq back in 2020.
I remember.
Afghanistan with bin Laden back in 2021, World Trade Centers that forced us to go into Afghanistan. We were there for a long time, longer than expected, but we finally got control there, U.S. embassies, and we got forts set up there. We got infiltrators set up there. And you can't do anything in Afghanistan without the United States knowing. Same thing in Iraq, overthrowing Saddam Hussein, taking that all over. We control both of those two big countries there in the Middle East. Those were two big countries there having a heavy influence in oil. The only country in the middle right there that we don't control that still has power is Iran. And so my opinion is this is a war of complete control over the Middle East. And we're there and we're going to stay there. And the whole concept is Iran, if you want to stay around, if you want to keep any sort of form of what you have, you need to capitulate to what the United States is saying. And that is no nuclear weapons, and we're going to control who's in place in your government. Iran is saying, no, the hell you're not. And so we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely we'll see. But back in the Congress, our ICE director, Todd Lyons, has stepped down and resigning as director of ICE. They're saying they didn't know at first why he was resigning, but then they saw that it was the aggressive tactics that we've witnessed with ICE agents capturing people and being very aggressive towards that in the prior months. And also, Todd Lyons had some aggressive and intense pressure under him set by, your cousin, goals that were pretty extreme as far as like capturing or arresting over 3,000 illegal immigrants daily. Those goals were not met, and also to hire over 12,000 new ICE employees. So with that being said, we've seen over the past few weeks people getting fired, people stepping down, a lot happening over there in Washington. What are your thoughts on all this, TT?
He tapped in with humanity.
No, he didn't, did it, TJ?
That's really all I have to say.
I think it was
literally that's literally all I have to say. Like, did you tap in with humanity? Are y'all tapping in with humanity yet?
Oh,
like the tactics, we have been saying this since it started. The tactics are outrageous. The attacking Americans, like y'all are attacking everybody. It's not just immigrants that are committing, criminal acts. It's anybody in their path. Like, you step in my way, you might just get put to the ground. Anybody. it's scary to walk outside and think like, okay, if I run into some ICE agents today, if I'm a brown person, are they about to attack me and put me in a detention home and not allow me to contact my family for hours and days and all that stuff? Could that happen to me? Like, it has everybody wondering the same thing. But yes, did you tap in with humanity? I really want to know that.
Cousin Jimmy?
My thoughts on it is that, well, first things first, TT, you're funny with that tap in with humanity. Listen, I will say this. I'll say this. First and foremost, when I started last year and pushed heavy, with all the initiatives that my cousin had going on, they arrested a lot of folks. They were, creating an uproar. They were flying people out and everything. Well, now you go a year later, you might have got most of the damn people out. So, being able to get 3,000 a damn day might be a little rough because they shipped a lot of folks out a year ago. I saw a damn guy got on TV mad as hell. They ended up shipping the wrong damn guy. The guy was mad and, some criminal, they were shipping they ship, if you had a newborn in your, not a newborn, but a little fetus in your tummy and you were illegal, they were shipping your ass out with the damn fetus to there. Everybody go, I swear. So, let's go there. He might be running low. I haven't heard a lot about ICE in a long time, but, so that's that. But a more serious, primaries are coming up, ladies. Primaries are coming. This is political moves. These moves you're seeing now are all about.
They're shaking things up.
Right, because if certain things are not meeting the expectations of your political party, then there's some conversation about what needs to happen, because it's not listen, if you're already, first and foremost, my damn cousin I believe he had the greatest chance in the world to make America great again. The only damn problem is that he has the wrong people around him. And this is what happens when you have the wrong people around you in your damn ear and you get caught up. Now, he is a savvy businessman. We cannot take it away. So the guy might have a deal tucked underneath his damn armpit just to swing on out and bring us back to glory. But I don't damn know. But anyway, what I can say is you got the primaries coming up. You have a political base right now that's not looking good because a lot of people are not in favor of what's happening here in the administration.
That's correct.
So you have to now look at the party's future and losing seats in the Senate and Senate and Congress, and losing those opportunities. You got talks right now about these different locales that are trying to basically change the voting system in these states by basically consolidating populations and counties and cities, and basically setting it all up where
Virginia.
There you go. Where it's looking like they're reshaping these voting districts, and that can affect too the party's outcomes. And so you got a lot of things going on right now. But I believe what you're seeing, these shape ups, Pam, Bonnie, old Pam, listen, Pam, if you want to go out and get a cup of coffee, give me a damn call. I fly out where you are. You fly down here to Georgia. I have a cup of coffee.
Oh, I'm telling Jasmine.
Cause what?
Yeah.
You are a mess.
Caught red-handed.
Jazzy, I'm sorry, Jazzy. America, you see this lady here? I think she's married, TT, but I still like that. But anyway.
You're a mess.
Pam. Anyway.
Ay, mamma mia.
That's a shakeup. That's happening.
It's definitely a shakeup.
It's a shakeup. It's a political thing.
More turnovers than I don't know.
I swear to God, if you looked at his, how companies have these scorecards where turnovers.
Yes,
his turnover rate is high.
Damn, Donald, his turnover. Lord have mercy. You would have got daggone thought that the White House was on fire. The way fast people running about damn thing, Lord.
For real. I guess we'll see what happens when those primaries come up, right?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But on a serious note, the our situation, we definitely do not agree with innocent legal Americans being sent out of here.
Or getting hurt.
Or getting hurt. That's not what we're into. So he was definitely on a lot of heat, and hopefully we can get some good direction in that area.
Yeah, I hope
Some humanity.
Yeah, definitely humanity. That is correct.
Nice. All right, so our next topic is that Lululemon is under investigation.
Oh.
So Lululemon is an athletic wear. They sell leggings, tops, shirts, you name it, shoes, for athletic wear for you to work out in. And they're saying that back maybe like 4 years ago, their materials were made of a toxic PFAS called forever chemicals that they say could lead to cancer. And these materials, they last pretty much forever. That's why they call the forever chemicals. It's sweat resistant, heat resistant, pretty much it doesn't decompose. Lululemon is saying that that's no longer an issue, that they stopped making those type of materials in their clothing since 2023, I believe. Yeah, 2023. So I know that Lululemon has always, been around, but I feel like it's been more popular now, especially in younger teens and younger generation, where it's becoming like not even like just for working out. It's like a brand that you just put
they
on.
want to wear it everywhere.
Yeah, the clubs. You wear it just.
Yeah,
they wear it everywhere.
They wear it everywhere. Wear it to school.
Lululemon
they
goes
wear
to
it to
shopping.
Oh God.
What happened to club dress codes? Like, why are we wearing?
It's become a uniform. It's become a uniform. Like you go into.
You know why the damn girls wear it? Because it's tights. They want to show off their booties, and
Well, you can't shake nothing in that tight material.
Okay, but you could wear tights, right? But why Lululemon tights? I feel like it's just really become popular since of late. I've been seeing it everywhere. Like I've gone into like lounges or restaurants, and people are like, "This one got the pink one on. You got the burgundy, the blue."
I don't own a Lululemon set.
Yeah, me either.
You want to know why I don't own a Lululemon set?
Why is that?
Because the CEO or whatever, he made some very, very concerning comments about women of color and bigger women, and
really,
it's not made for us women with thick thighs. It's not. It tears up his material. Yes. This is
I didn't know that.
In less than I'll say 5 days. In less than 5 days, this is the second time that Lululemon has been brought to my attention. I'm taking a mass communication class, and it had like top 10 public relations, like PR stuff, and Lululemon was like number 5 or number 6 in the area. And then it was like what he said about people having thick thighs, and it's not like his material is not made for women with thick thighs and all of that stuff. So it's just
everything is not for everybody.
Yes.
Whoa.
And then recanted on what he said and was like, "Oh, I apologize." Baby. Take that apology and throw it out the window. No, thank you. No, thank you. You got one time to comment on this community over here, and you won't get a penny of mine.
That's a fact. If you can't watch your
That's
damn mouth.
Crazy.
And his damn name is Chip Wilson. He's from Vancouver, Canada. Vancouver, Canada, over here selling poison. Been selling it since 1998. So I want you to add the numbers up, DJ Chinny. They said they stopped this, 3 years ago?
2023, yeah.
2023. So for 25 years, they've used this chemical.
Yep.
And now they want to try to suffice by saying the last 3. You compare 25 to 3 to me is 25 is more than that. So that means you potentially harmed thousands and thousands of people Because this thing leads to cancer, and when you have chemicals, these are man-made chemicals, and I believe this has carbon and all. That's some serious stuff there. Yeah. That's stuff that you can utilize for Teflon vests and all types of different strong material that is resistant to.
That's not toxic.
Yeah, exactly. So the whole thing about it is that, the thing about these companies. And it's not the company's fault. It's not. It's not Lululemon. It's not old Chip. Oh, Chippy Chip. It's not your fault. Chippy Chip. That's why his ass probably came to the United States, because Canada probably said no. I probably guarantee you, look it up. Canada probably has some laws on manufacturers using those forever chemicals. I'm not 100% on that. But I'm just assuming, based off of the popularity of the brand and coming into the United States and doing that in the United States. Because the thing about it here is we're a little more capitalistic in our thought process, and from a regulation standpoint, it's really about who it benefits in this country. Unfortunately, a lot of times it leans towards those who are the wealthy. Legally, our legislative system typically gets arranged to meet the benefit of those who are in capital positions. And so, with that being said, again, I'm not 100% if Canada has these laws, but I wouldn't, be surprised if they did. And he's old Chippy Chips here in the United States, but it's not Chip's fault. It's our legislation. Our FDA, all these different places all these different infrastructures that we have in place to regulate these different industries. I'm sorry?
Didn't California it's only 2 states out of the 50 that we have, but
that banned it?
Yeah.
Right. So what year did California ban it?
Yeah, but that's only 2 states out of 50, and possibly Texas with the, Attorney General having questions and doing, the investigation about it. Yeah. But come on now. All they're going to do is what? Pick up shop and move elsewhere.
Well, yeah. My question is, I guess the bigger point I was trying to make is that companies are going to find all loopholes to make their product better or affordable. And so they're going to do what they're able to get away with. So, a lot of companies do that. They find the loopholes, and Lululemon or is it Lululemon? Lululemon. Okay.
Lululemon.
Old Chippy's company.
So hold on. Essence reports that Chip Wilson's latest provocative remarks is pretty much saying that they released the comment that he's not a representative for Lululemon, that he resigned from the board back in 2015. So those comments that were made does not reflect Lululemon's company, and that they're fostering an inclusive and diverse environment that includes everyone in every community.
Let me explain something to you.
A statement made after what he said? Oh, right. Yep. We've seen that before.
What that means is this: that's all PR stunt for the
corporation.
That's PR stunt. Chip is getting not all the bank, because he has other investors and people getting money from Lululemon. Chip is making money. Let me ask you this: is Chip? Ask that person who made that comment. Does Chip still receive a little bit of money from Lululemon? Let's see.
It's an Essence article on Essence.com.
He is the founder.
He is the founder.
Anyone who founds anything
can always get money.
Listen to me. That's a fact. Any founder who founds anything is always going to get some money from that. I don't care what position you have. He can be on a beach in Honolulu. He'll be receiving some money from what he founded, because he set it up that way. They try to do the same thing as Steve Jobs. Apple, they actually fired him from his position. When he was fired, he was still receiving compensation from Apple, because you have what's called stocks. He has stake in the company. You're always going to have stake in the company, have stocks. You're going to receive money on your gains and different stuff like that. You're still connected. You might not be in certain positions or titles, but he's still making some money. So, Chip, I would just say this to those out there with Lululemons, to all the ladies. Make sure.
Lululemon.
Okay, Lululemon, ladies.
I'm gonna have to start calling it that.
I don't want to be inappropriate, but if you are wearing this because it's tight on your skin and you want your booty to show, make sure the next time you visit your doctor, you have them inspect your booty. Cause I'm just gonna tell you right now, they say these forever chemicals are cancerous. They look at what they say. I'm being transparent here. Hold on, T. I understand you all out there may be surprised because Jim is only giving you the real. When I look at
inspect your booty.
Inspect your booty because they're telling us that these cancers, these forever chemicals, they're saying that this stuff is cancerous, and it's kidney cancers and even testicular cancer. So you have to look at your private parts. You have to. So men and women who wear Lululemon, so not just women, everybody inspect your private parts. Next time you at the doctor, let them know that on whatever date, you bring your receipt as well. You might have a lawsuit on the hand. If you find it, you might have a lawsuit. Bring your receipts. I tell you right now, I'll be checking my booty. If I wore some Lulu, I'll go to doc. I gotta bend over. Oh,
you anyway. A mess. I can't.
Check me out.
There's a lot of forever chemicals. There's a lot of forever chemicals and things that we don't even realize. But like some of those slides that they manufactured, some of those Yeezy slides I heard was made with forever chemicals. Oh, wow. And it was absorbing through your foot bottom, because remember your foot bottom has all those pores, and you're wearing these slides that have the forever chemicals in them. So we just gotta do our research. No, baby. We gotta do our research.
Good point, DJ.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
We don't even think about what we don't even, that's the thing.
Exactly.
We don't even think about what they're putting in. Like, okay, I'm taking a fashion class though. Okay. We don't even think about, like, prime example, how they make leather. All of the polluting that they do when it comes to making stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we don't even think about all of that.
Good point.
But now I do, and I might gotta just go sell my Yeezy slides or something because I don't want cancer.
Yeah. They're saying that's why a lot of people wear socks when they wear them, so it doesn't absorb through their foot. I'm like, what? This is too much.
Well, I wear socks with them anyways because I got really sweaty. Like, it quacks. Like, if you put your foot right on the slide, it definitely quacks. It quacks a lot. And I don't have time to be sounding like Donald Duck when I'm walking through the environment. No, thank you. No, thank you. So I always wear socks.
But yeah, I guess moral of the story is see what your fabrics are made of. You gotta check everything: your food, your water, your clothes, everything.
Your light bulbs.
Everything is cancer causing nowadays. But yeah. Our next topic up for discussion is a little bit more serious. We have a murder-suicide that took place in a Virginia home. Mr. Justin Fairfax, our Lieutenant Governor of Virginia, he shot his wife in their Virginia home basement and then proceeded to their master bedroom and shot himself. All while both children were home, teenage boy, teenage girl. What a horrific story. How traumatizing to those teens. Like, I can't even imagine what they're feeling or what they're going through. It's just over a messy divorce. Like, oh my goodness. I feel like, I don't know. It's just been the increase in violence and domestic disputes and arguments. I feel like nothing gets resolved anymore. Everybody's going for guns or trying to strangle their significant other or kill them in some sort of fashion. It's just really, really sad. What are your thoughts on this case, TT?
You have to be a sick somebody to kill the mother of your kids and then proceed to take your own life, leaving your children with neither one of their parents. I would say but there's no but. I mean, he was it said that he was an alcoholic. He drank daily. He had a political decline due to an accusation of him, committing sexual assault. And then his wife filed for divorce. So he probably felt like he lost everything, but he wasn't thinking of his kids in the process of that. And unfortunately, that is very tragic for them. But I didn't read like all the bills that Abigail Spanberger signed, but she signed, I think it was like 3 bills where she signed where if you were charged with anything dealing with domestic violence, then your guns would be taken away from you. And I wholeheartedly agree with that, because we're seeing way too many cases where a man is killing his wife or his girlfriend. It is getting sickening now.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like every week a man is killing his girlfriend or his wife. Every week it feels like that. And I have not seen
the children.
a rise like this.
And the children.
Yes, definitely. And the children. The man just killed all 8 of his kids in what was it? Was it Texas or something like that?
I saw that.
Yeah, Louisiana. Like, what is going on? Why? Why are we killing our loved ones?
Yeah.
Why are we hurting our loved ones? What is the reason?
I'll tell you the reason why.
Please, come on.
God's not in their life.
Okay, that's a valid reason.
And they're not happy with themselves. Misery loves company. So anytime you have these situations going on, misery loves company. Now, cousin Jimmy ain't got a ring on yet, but when I find her, I'm gonna put an old ring on her. I'll tell you right now, there was a beautiful old sister. Her name was Susan Jackie. And Susan Jackie, I tell you right now, woo-wee! If I come across her again, oh my God, I might drop to a knee real quick now, I tell you, she was just her heart throb. But so I
always got a story for a lady.
Jackie, she was something else, I tell you. But
oh Lord,
in all seriousness, I can't give you marriage advice, but I can give you relationship advice, because relationship advice is not just about men and women being in a relationship. It's about friends having friendships. It's about family relationships. Just relationships in general, like co-worker relationships in general. And when you are in a relationship, no matter what level of relationship it is, it's very important for you to keep your character. What you can control is your character in check. And specifically when you talk about a man, I'm coming from a male's perspective. There's a leadership component to that. And I could imagine being a man in his position with a family. You have to interject your leadership skills and abilities. That means you have to infuse God into your family. That should have been a foundation from the gate. And I believe it was. Because the wife forgave him and stuck beside him when those allegations came out. The wife is the one that was trying to reconcile. They actually was going to see a counselor and stuff like that, and they were actually trying to work it out. The problem is that she was trying to, I'm not saying she was perfect. We don't know, how relationships, we know how communication go. Both sides have a responsibility. So I'm not painting her as perfect in this situation. But he's the man, and he's supposed to be the leader of that situation with his family. And his wife, this is based off of the reports, that she stuck beside him when those these allegations are years ago. He's the former Lieutenant Governor of Virginia. He wasn't recently there.
Yeah, it's former.
So some years have passed by since those allegations have come out. The wife stuck beside him. The problem is that he wasn't happy with himself. He could not forgive himself. He could not get over the fact that A, he was in a prominent position and lost it because of allegations that came out. And B, he tried to get back to that prominent position, actually even higher, because he ran for governor of the state a few years back, but lost, got in 4th place. So he was out here trying to chase the world's respect, trying to chase the world's perspective on who he should be versus focusing on rebuilding his relationship with his wife and his family. And that's what his era was. He was out here trying to chase status and not trying to say, hey man, I some things going on in my life, I need to get it straight. And on top of that, the wife, the reason why she filed for divorce from what I read and listened to is because he could not get over the fact that he had to step away from the political thing that he was chasing. And after alleged, infidelity and things going on, him out there still running wild and then drinking, the wife is like, look, I stood beside you. I've been dealing with this. But I'm tired of this crap. And you ain't trying to get right. So I got to let you go. And he, from what they're saying, that she delivered this to him, they were still staying together. And Virginia has a law that says that while you're still in the divorce proceedings, you still have to, they want couples before they can give you a divorce to try to work it out. And so you have to stay in the home unless there's some form of like threatening or domestic serious situation going on. And so, with that being said, I'm just summing it up. It was misery loves company. He was not happy with himself. He did not lead like a man should lead in any relationship. Don't mean he's going to be perfect. We're all human. We're going to make some mistakes, say some of the wrong things, do some of the wrong things. You own up to it. You step up as a man. In his situation, he should have owned up to that situation as a man and focused on his family and not try to focus on trying to chase the world. He should have stepped back and focused on that. And then also too, the coward thing to take your lady out, then take yourself out. I mean, that's just a coward move, straight coward move. It's a coward move because, all right, the hell with it. You're done, you're fed up, you're pissed off at the world, you hate what's going on in your life. Don't take her life. Don't do that to her. That's wrong. That woman loved that man at one point. I can look at the pictures. I saw the picture. Cousin Jimmy knows. So when I see a woman, because they met each other in college, they were both professionals in their. She was a dentist.
Yeah.
He was a lawyer. So you met each other at a young adults. So you grew with each other. They have teenage kids. They grew with each other. My perspective on it is that woman, I believe, really loved him at some point. But as human beings, I'm not just gonna say man. As human beings, we get caught up sometimes in chasing the world. And when we get caught up chasing the world and forgetting the foundation.
Yeah.
The foundation is God. The foundation is your family. And as a man, the core of who you are is a leader. And the least thing you can do is lead your situation. And your situation is your family. It ain't the damn state of Virginia. Because you have a tenure when you sign up as a governor. When you're a father, you never have a tenure. And he lost that. And so he it's sad. I'm I'm wrapping it up. It's just sad. It's sad. Our hearts go to the kids and their relatives are still around. It's just so sad because, and teacher, you're right. You're seeing a lot of violence, and it's not just men. It's women out there that's killing their spouses as well too, and doing crazy things too. So it's just violence in general. But we said it last week, DJ Chinny. You hit it on the nail in your positive vibes moment. The God component is missing, and that's missing here in this world. That's missing here in all of our relationships, and people are just miserable, and they are losing they're losing the priority in life. Priority in life is A, make sure you have a relationship with God first, and B, make sure you know yourself, and C, if you have relationships, you have families, you have peers. Whether things go wrong or right, sometimes you got to take the high road. Sometimes you got to take some accountability. Sometimes you got to be a damn leader and say, hey, I fucked up. I screwed up. I'm sorry. But I ain't going to be out here trying to take my wife's life, take my life. No, get off that pity shit. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. But you know what the hell I mean. We gotta clean this stuff up, but we need God in the mix. So
Caught me off guard.
He got cousin Jimmy got very emotional and
Got
intense
look,
just now.
look carried away there.
Yeah. But we definitely understand where you're coming from, and we get it. Definitely need God and love and family.
Or whoever you know believe in.
Right? Some higher being.
Yeah.
Okay, so on to our next topic. We have comedian, world-renowned Dave Chappelle. His Yellow Springs, Ohio has been his home for the last 25 years with his wife and kids. I think he has 3 kids. Yeah, wife and his 3 kids. And he originally was born and raised in Washington, D.C., but when his parents split, his dad lived in Ohio, so he would travel back and forth between the 2 households and visit his dad. And then when his dad became ill, Dave was driving back and forth from New York to Ohio and just bought a home out there in Yellow Springs, Ohio. He said the population is about 3,800 people, very small knit, intimate community where they know him intimately and his kids, and they can, report to him if they're doing anything wrong out there in the community. So he likes it, and he's trying to develop a media station out there. He's bought a lot of property and businesses out there. So shout out to Dave Chappelle for expanding and developing the Yellow Spring, Ohio community.
Yeah. I mean, that's just a big shout out. I'm sorry, TT, you were gonna say something. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say these comedians have been doing their thing.
They have.
They literally have. Like, not only are y'all funny, but y'all are putting y'all money back into the community. The people who laugh at y'all all day long, you're helping them. You're bringing stability into, back into their communities, their environments and stuff like that. And I like it. I actually love it.
Yeah. He made a joke. He said if he were white and the community was black, he'll be calling gentrification.
But it's no word for what he's doing.
Oh,
I thought that was so funny.
He's the best. I love Dave Chappelle and TT. All of these comedians that's doing their damn thing out there, they're Virgos. They're Virgo man.
Oh, really?
We're all into Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, Tyler Perry. Oh, they're Virgo man.
Virgos, yeah, they are.
Independents.
Okay, so you just told the people that you a Virgo, right? Now they got the.
You're damn right. You're damn right. But
now you got to get them a few more hints about how old you are.
Listen to me here. All I can tell you is that I went ice skating with Patti LaBelle one day back in 1976, and we had a little good time. If that can give you a little indication on my age, and well. But hey, Patti, love
too
you.
Old.
I love me some Patti LaBelle. Oh my greatness. Anyway,
he's too old. Don't even bother counting.
Anywho, yeah. So Dave Chappelle. What you're seeing is this. You're seeing a man, and he's been doing this for years, by the way, way before this been published. So it's been going on for a long time. That's what you do. It's just simply what you do. When you're in a position to improve your environment, wherever that environment is, you do it. And one of the things that sparked him to, call that place home was his time. His father was a professor, and so he would visit that area. But that radio station was about to go out. That radio station was a station that he listened to when he would come in town there. And when he moved there, it was a very popular one, and they were losing funding and things of that nature. So he got behind it and then expanded, as you mentioned, DJ Chinny, on developing his media company and, utilizing that, providing an opportunity for that radio station to utilize the space that he's owned. And so he's, it's just what you do. I mean, during COVID, just if you have the resources, helping businesses stay alive and stay afloat, that's what you do. That's what you do when you're a real true boss and a real true leader, and you don't have to hoot and holler about everything. When it comes out, it comes out. But
Yeah.
Some things you do have to talk about because people need to know, some of the great things that you're doing, some of the positive stuff. I believe positivity does need to be marketed, but to the extent
Yes.
of when you're, doing some good deeds for folks behind the scenes that's just kind of low key, just helping them out, you don't need to necessarily talk about all that, but if it comes out, it comes out. But the point is that it came out that Dave has been doing a lot of great work for years out there in Ohio. And Dave Chappelle, we want to tell you here from Shift the Culture, you keep on stomping. These are those stories that we need to push in our society. We need to keep pushing these type of topics. We know it's not going to get all the clicks, it's not going to get all the likes, but what it does do, it does spark a little bit of purpose and motivation and inspiration inside individuals who believe in the same things that Dave Chappelle is doing, and it
That's
may
right.
get them doing some of those things in their community.
Yeah, we love that. Here at Shift the Culture.
That's right.
All right. So in other news, we have King Harris, son of rapper T.I. and Tiny, was arrested for speeding and for drug possession, and they also found a firearm and a TCH pen. I don't even know what that is.
THC.
Huh?
THC.
What is that?
The weed pen.
Oh, okay. It's a vape. Okay. And he was wearing a Pikachu onesie. Like, what? I don't know. And this is not his first offense.
Are you surprised the damn man was high? That damn THC pen had his ass. Woo! I told you, go spin it around. Now he had some of that ooh wee. He didn't have ooh wee. He had ooh wee. I mean, so he was gone. King was gone. King ass thought he was on the chessboard. His ass was that damn high. He was gone. His ass was gone.
So Gwinnett County police officers pulled him over because he was doing like 60, 71 in a 40-mile zone. He refused to come out the car while they asked him to step out. Then they placed him under arrest. His dad, T.I., had to come. They showed the body cam footage that T.I. came to get the vehicle and find out what was going on with his son. I don't know, like these young folks, they got to make better choices. That's my opinion. I know he's in the spotlight and he's growing up in this fame and has to have these celebrity parents that he has to step out of the shadows and develop himself as an individual. But I don't know. I feel like stupid things like that, you can't taint your name. Like you're a son of T.I. Like, come on now. Like, why you keep getting in trouble? Go ahead, TT.
No one is above the law.
You got to stop making stupid decisions.
No one above the law. Who? We were just talking about Tiger Woods last week driving recklessly. What are y'all all? Why do people with the money got to be the ones driving recklessly all the time?
Well, he ain't the one with the money, but I get what you're saying.
The broke ones drive reckless too, not just the people with the money.
But they don't get caught as much. They don't get caught as much. They're not in the fast, nice cars.
Right. Look. The broke ones want your car to look like their damn cars. They gonna drive regular. They want your car looking like theirs. God.
Right?
Yes. Like, you had a firearm. They seen the firearm. They asked you to get out of the car and you still ain't want to get out of the car?
Yeah.
Why you think you above the law?
Like, why he gonna call his lawyer? What is the lawyer gonna do?
Look, listen. He called the lawyer. The lawyer told his ass if they
get out the car,
get out the damn car. What? I mean, King, go ahead, TT. I'm sorry. I got something for my nephew. Go ahead.
They're just... Bless his soul, bless his soul, bless his soul. That's all I got left to say is bless his soul.
King, listen.
He was high.
I like King. Yeah, he was high. He gone out of his mind. I like King. I like him because King, he got that personality. But see what it is this. For some reason, and I think we all, if you have siblings, and it's just like this with, a large family, I would say, I guess 3 or 4 or more type of kid. I said type. 3 or 4, more kids or whatnot, I guess you would consider a semi or a large family. But the point is, you're always going to have one sibling. That's just got to be the wild card. And then it's on steroids when your father is a famous rapper and, famous entertainment figure, and your mother as well too. All respect to her as well.
Tiny.
Yeah, we got love for Tiny as well. We got love for T.I. as well. And so, it's on steroids if you're that wild card kid. It's on steroids. And he's just that wild card kid. And the thing about King, y'all, is that King will always be King. It's going to probably simmer down. He's going to have to go through something real bad. It'll simmer him down and mature later on. But he's just always going to be who he is. But King, your ass was high. Your ass had a gun. The cop saw. And he asked you to get your ass out the damn car. This ain't the time to be trying to fight. See, the thing is, what we got a problem with, y'all, when you're in the damn wrong, is accountability. Like, the first thing I'm going to be doing if I'm stoned, listen, one day I got pulled on over.
Oh, gosh.
I was in the old 64 in a state in Virginia, going to visit some relatives. And I was rolling. I mean, I swear, you would have thought that my muffler was on fire the way the smoke was coming out of my car. I was rolling high. I get pulled over. Yep, sure did. And I knew the officer was going to smell my ganja. And you know what I said to the officer?
Smell your what? Your ganja?
And you going? I knew it. I was caught. Listen, I had a little.
You heard that too, right?
I had some old country. We have this cologne down here in the country. It's made out of cinnamon and honey and rosebuds, and I sprayed it around the car, just thinking it was gonna. It ain't do diddly squat. He came over. He knew I was high.
You had that high grade.
I was high as a cloud. The guy looked at me, and the first thing, officer, I'm sorry. Yes, I did. I complied. I gave it all up. I have a small little thing here underneath the seat, officer. Here you go. I complied. I'm in the wrong. And you know what? The guy was so nice. He didn't charge me with any of the ganja. He just gave me a little reckless drive, little ticket, and I was on my merry old way. But he kept my ganja. I said, I wonder if he's gonna take this to the precinct. He probably take it to home.
He said, "This is the good stuff. I'm keeping this."
Anyway, when you are in the wrong, folks, this is for all Americans. If you are in the wrong, comply with the officer. If they caught you dead, right, left, they can see you have a THC pen and marijuana, that stuff is illegal here in Georgia. They see that you have a gun. Right now, you can have your gun, you can, but if you don't have well, in Georgia, you can carry without a license. But if you are a convicted felon, of course you can. Now, it's good to have your license because if you go to other states that reciprocate Georgia's law, you still may need a license in that state. The point is, though, is that the officer asks you to step out. Folks, when they ask you to step out, and they got a reason to ask you to step out, step out.
And now you're obstructing justice. Now you got a whole nother charge on top of that charge.
Thank you.
Just step out, man. And listen to you. If he would have stepped out and probably been cool with the officer, apologized, he'd probably been a slap on the wrist.
Could have went a different way.
T.I. knew.
Yeah.
When T.I. walked there, you seen T.I. walk. T.I. But, T.I. he's being filmed. He's smart. So he's still going to he's not going to reprimand his son in front of the cop and try to put him. That's not what you do as a father. You come and you stand, you want to inquire, you still want to come off supportive, but you can just tell T.I. like, but goddamn, King. T.I. probably had to get out of his bed, drive all the way out there, go to
he looked like he was sleeping.
Yeah, stop. You could just look at him like, man, this guy, dang, man.
Again?
Shit, man.
He probably was like, again.
Yeah. I mean, come on, nephew. You got to get it right, man. So, you got to get it right. But something got, unfortunately, sometimes with folks, you have some folks who can go through things and learn quickly or see others go through things and learn from others. And you have some folks that they really got to crash hard to understand it. And King seems like one of those individuals. We don't want it to go that way, but he has to change his approach. Come on now.
That's for sure. So I have another topic, but I want to save it. I want to really save this one because I really want us to take it apart and investigate this a little bit deeper. So we'll talk about it next week. But for our dating and relationship tea, I wanted to ask both TT to get the younger generation female perspective, and then cousin Jimmy perspective, with his old behind. I'm just kidding. But what do you guys think about this? Are people dating for love versus dating for a lifestyle? What do you think about that topic?
You want my opinion first?
Yes, I do.
In my generation, I really do think they're dating for a lifestyle. I do. Okay. It's honestly hard to find love out here.
So you think that they're choosing their partners based off of how beneficial they'll be financially and I guess long-term, they're not thinking about, okay, I actually love this person. That's what you think.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay. Love may come down the line somewhere, but that's not the first thing they're thinking of.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And do you think
see somebody with some money in their pictures? Okay, go ahead.
You find them attractive because they got money in their pictures.
Yes, that's how they are. Yes, that's how they are.
So
you
what's that guy's
nice
name?
Pooh
Shiesty with the money stack.
Oh yeah.
Pooh was getting the booze.
Yes,
he was.
Yes, he was.
He was getting.
God,
yes, he
y'all are a mess.
He was getting.
Yes.
Y'all are a mess. So, do you think social media has any influence on those expectations of relationships?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You want to know why?
Yes, because, please emphasize.
When you're on social media and you see these other couples and they're taking trips, they're buying their girls Chanel. These men are buying their girls Chanel bags. A girl in my generation, they're looking at that and like, oh my gosh, I want that lifestyle too. Now they're going to go find that man who has, thousands of dollars and stuff like that, that's willing to spend their money, and they think that's the lifestyle for them. Everybody is not made the same.
So you're saying that they won't date somebody that's broke. They rather okay.
Well, I wouldn't date somebody that's broke, but
you would? Or you wouldn't?
I wouldn't date somebody that's broke, but I wouldn't date somebody because of what they can provide for me. Like, the lifestyle, stuff like that, like the money stuff. But I can't date a bum.
Not a bum, but somebody that's working a 9-to-5 trying, and then y'all could grow together.
I can date somebody.
Okay.
They ain't broke. They going to get it every day.
Okay. I like that. All right, cousin Jimmy, your answer. Do you think that people are choosing their partners based off of beneficial gains, or are people dating for love still?
Well, that's a complicated one because I believe that love still exists, but love is only found when two mutual individuals have an aligned purpose. And people they should be dating for purpose and not for a lifestyle.
I like that.
And the problem is TT hit it on a nail. The social media and the materialism that has suffocated our society has took away the purpose of everything. And the topic that we were going to touch on today, but we'll go into next week with this young lady and this couple. How many couples are you seeing that everything on the outside seems like it's looking good? Really, it's
behind closed doors. It's a nightmare.
It's burning down.
Yep.
How many times have we seen this? And it's all because of she met him through, if I'm not mistaken, was it through social media?
I'm not sure.
I believe so.
I believe it was so. Through social media, how they met.
Because she's a content creator and
they all of
that.
Howard, and we're gonna get into. Well, I'll save my explanation on that, but it ties into this because people have lost the purpose. You see, back in my day, and the reason why I did not marry yet is because I'm waiting for that special someone who aligns with my purpose. And we can walk together. But anyway, what's happening here in our society today is that love still exists. But again, it's being sought after the wrong way. And it's being sought after through material gain versus the understanding of purpose. And purpose is aligned with God, and God aligns that purpose. And when you find that right individual that matches, then it's you would know, because it's not anything that's forced. I believe another thing too is a problem is that everybody want to show off their damn relationship. Yep. I mean, every time you turn around, a person get a new damn boyfriend or girlfriend, you want to post this and post that, and we're here, we're doing. Golly, I mean, save some of the damn.
Nothing is private anymore. Yeah.
Save some of the damn stuff for yourself.
Well, so if I ever get another boyfriend, I'm keeping him a secret.
Well, yeah, I mean, listen.
Because you ain't going to try to take my man from me. No, thank you.
See the thing is this. I mean, listen. It's like nothing's wrong with it. If you're all at an outing or you're taking a vacation, nice video picking, post here, post there. But like you see it all the damn time.
Yeah.
And it's like, people.
They're cooking in the kitchen. They're about to take a shower. They're getting ready. They're going to the gym.
We're walking the dog.
Their every move on social media.
We're grocery shopping.
Yeah.
One thing One thing that is always going to tell, when you see a person, and I'm not talking through social media, when you physically see them, you'll know where they are. Social media is just a facade.
True.
That young lady, and I'm going to get into it because I'm going to lay into him. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, we need a good 30 minutes for that topic. That topic is
I mean,
deep.
the whole show, because it's very
Facts.
deep. But that aligns with what we're talking about today, but on a larger scale.
Yeah.
It's what you're seeing with everything TT said with the social media's impact on relationships and how the females, not even in TT, the younger women, they're definitely there, because the younger women now in their 20s, they come after, they want the old man, because the old man providing the money.
They spending their coins.
Yeah, they want the older man. I mean, they come at Cousin Jimmy. Oh, I got the fly swatter for him. I got the fly swatter for him.
Okay, Cousin Jimmy.
I got the damn young girls. But why? They just want me. They want to squeeze everything about you. But the point is this, is that with these relationships, what's happening and what you're seeing through the social media spectrum is this false perception of materialism and happiness. And when you tie material to happiness, once the material fades, the happiness fades. And what it sounded like what happened in this situation that we're going to get deep into, but just to tap into it for a second, is that there was a material lifestyle that attracted her to him and him to her. Well, I would say her to him because he supposedly was just on his way to be a billionaire, 100 millionaire. She had her thing going too, but a woman that's doing her thing like that would like to align with a man that at least is doing the same thing, or even more. Sometimes you have women that choose man that's less than them because they want to control them, but that's another story for another damn day. Anyway, the point is that from some of the details of this story, there may have been a hint that his materialism was fading away. There may have been a hint that his materialism, what he projected himself to be, was fading away. And that happiness, that so-called love, that so-called engagement, that fake video of her jumping in his arms. Here goes the white Tarzan holding the black chocolate queen in his arms. Like he's saving a damn day. Only for her to be found in a closet with a belt around her.
Yeah. Crazy. I can't wait to talk about that next week. It's crazy.
So, to answer your question, DJ Chinny, love is still out there, but we're not identifying love through purpose. We're not identifying our purpose, and we're allowing material perception to be the indicator of happiness. And if you continue to go that way, you're not going to find love. But if you identify your purpose as a man and as a woman, and you walk in true faith in your purpose is going to be that thing inside of you that you know you should be doing, and it's a right thing. You're going to find the right person. I believe. Oh, Cousin Jimmy still got hope out there for herself. I tell you right now, I told you, if I go up, if I see her,
You're a mess.
Woo.
All right. Thank you guys for your opinion with the relationship tea. Definitely look forward to hearing more of your guys' feedback on my little relationship tea questions.
No, you're not sliding away here.
What?
What's your thoughts on this? You're not gonna
you gonna question my question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with both of you in a sense. You know, I believe that there's still love out there, and I also believe people are dating for a lifestyle. And I feel like you said, Cousin Jimmy, like when you align purpose and God and family, you know, then you'll find what you're looking for in a relationship. But definitely think that there's a mixture of both happening. That's my opinion. So to wrap up the show,
I find love one day.
Yes, we all want to find love.
Find some love
day.
now. You definitely gonna find some love. They see that damn graduation picture. Oh my God, you gonna find.
They're gonna be in her DM.
Don't tell them yet. Don't tell them yet.
Her DM's gonna be full.
I'm gonna have to come out there in my damn shot. Hey, what the hell's going on out here? Shotgun ass out. Get your damn act together now.
You're a mess.
Can't mess with my
week.
Crazy. I got me crying out here. So to wrap up today's show with Chin's positive vibe for the culture, I came up with something really simple. 3 simple words, and that's giving yourself grace. And that means being kind, being patient. You know, don't be so hard on yourself. Life has setbacks, has delays. We make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. We're all still learning, all still growing, but you always still want to keep pushing and also show up for yourself in a positive way. So whenever you feel down or out or a little depressed, just give yourself grace and know that at least you're not quitting, you're not giving up, you're still going and pushing yourself for greatness. Thank you. And have a good night.
That was good, DJ Chinny. Peace out.
You're welcome. Peace out, guys.